Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy K. I'm back with another video, and on this video, I'll be analyzing, guys. So on this video, I decided to analyze the dollar index, given that it's a Sunday. I am gonna analyze another pair for the week, and I'll upload the video as soon as I'm done with it. Okay, guys. But then this is what I do every time. Before I actually analyze my currency pairs, I like looking at the dollar index first, because what most traders use the dollar index for, um they use it for forecasting, guys. Like, they want to see how the dollar is going to strengthen or weaken throughout the week, or it could be weeks or months, or I don't know, depending on your style of trading. Okay, guys. So given that I swing trade, I always use it on a weekly basis just to see how the dollar is stationed in the market. Okay, guys. So enough about that. Let me start plotting. As I plot, I'll explain to you why I'm actually plotting the way I am. Just bear with me. So the reason why I put the zone here is because we have, like, okay, it's not an all-time high, but then it's a major high at the moment. Looking at the current market, this is okay, it's not an all-time high, this is a major high. Okay, guys, and I have my major low there. And then what I like doing is just plotting a mid-range there, just to give me clarity on how the market is stationed. I don't know if you guys understand, because if I don't have a mid-range there, I wouldn't have known that this trend here is only, this part here is only a retest of this initiative buy here. If you know how trends move, you can see that we had an impulse here, and this acted as a correction, and we had another impulse. So this mid-range zone here shows me that this buy trend here broke this level and retested it, and actually managed to push price all the way up to this resistance here, where price actually gave us a nice reversal to the downside. Okay, guys, so that's the reason why I like using mid-ranges. They show me breakouts and retests, and that helps a lot as a trader, especially when you trade breakout and retests. Okay, guys, breakouts and retests, I'm sorry for that. And then okay, given that I show you how I plot on my weekly chart, I'm going to move on to my daily chart. And on my daily chart, I just want to do the same thing in between these levels here. Just add two more mid ranges, just so that they can give me clarity on how the market moves. So I'm just going to add mid ranges in between those levels there that we plotted in our weekly chart. Okay, guys. So just by looking at how the market moves in these zones, you can actually get a picture of where the market might go to next. But then we don't want to conclude that now, because price is we're on our daily chart, so we wouldn't want to trade on the daily chart. We actually want to see more clarity when we move into the hourly charts, guys. That's where we're going to see a clear picture of what type of trade to take. But then what I want to tell you now is that, given that on our daily chart, price reversed from that resistance there, you guys see that, and moved downwards, gave us a downward move. Okay, guys. So by just looking at this could be in two cases, guys. Given that price moved from the resistance and actually managed to get into the support zone right here, two things can happen in this case. It's either price is going to continue moving downwards, or price is going to reverse from the support here. But then remember, this is a daily chart, and price moving from there to there could take quite a while. So in order for us to actually get a clear picture of what we want to do next, we need to jump into our hourly chart. So let's do that now. Okay, looking at the hourly chart, this is where we're going to play with our trend lines, guys. This is what I like most. Trend lines do the thingies for me. So remember, on our previous video, we talked about trends and how you identify trends. So if you look at this, we have quite a clear downtrend right here. Okay, guys. So this is a confirmation that our major trend is a downtrend at the moment. The only time price could change direction is if price breaks this resistance here, taps into that level, gives us a retest on this trend line here, turning it into support, and then pushing upwards, guys. Okay, But then that's not something that would happen now. Okay, let me take this into consideration. We have some sort of like a double bottom day. Okay, guys. So this is going to be a bit confusing for some of you guys, but then it's nothing to be worried about. Okay, so looking at this chart right here, what I see is that price could be forming a double bottom. So the breakout I was talking about could be valid. Okay, guys, I'm not sure because the market always moves the way it wants. But then just looking at the analysis, we could have a breakout out of this resistance and a retest somewhere around there to give us a retest on this resistance line here, turning it into support and then impulsing upwards, guys. Okay, giving us an uptrend. So what we want to do now is actually wait and see how the market reacts. But then remember, we still haven't gone to the 1 hour chart yet. So this is what I see on the forward chart. Our analysis is coming together, but then we don't have an outcome yet. So let's dive deeper into our 1 hour chart. This is where we get a much more clearer picture of what is happening. Okay, guys. So this is that double bottom we're looking at. That could be valid. That could give us a breakout of this resistance and a retest, and then an impulsive move to the upward side. Okay, guys. But by just looking at what's happening now, I'm going to draw channels within this current channel we have on our 4 hour chart. Okay, guys. So we have this channel here that we plotted on our 4 hour chart. You remember that? So what we want to do is plot more channels just so that we can see what's really going on, guys. Okay, so firstly what I see is that we have another channel here, and this could serve as something helpful for us. It is a channel. It doesn't look pretty, but then it's not about being pretty, guys. But then what I see from here is that on our major time frame we're in a downtrend. Okay, guys, and on our 4 hour chart we're in a downtrend. But then there's a double bottom formation that formed that could turn into a reversal. Okay, guys. So looking at the two scenarios, we need to act smart here. Okay, but then looking at the current market structure, what I would do is, let me just take out my prediction tool here. I would give this dollar index a try there, plot my stop loss just below this level right there, and then this would be where I exit the trade. But then remember, we're not trading the dollar index. We just want to see the strength of the dollar in the coming weeks. Okay, so my outcome on this is that okay, I'm not sure, but then it could be that the dollar index could be strong in the coming weeks. Okay, guys, given our recent market structure. But then it is possible for price to touch this major resistance here and reverse from that, just like it did here. So price could move from this level where we are now and form a lower high and then continue moving downwards. Or price could break that resistance. Hopefully it does, because that's how analysis is stationed. But then we're not sure. Okay, guys. So I wouldn't advise you to take any trade on this. I'm just sharing my thoughts and insights on what I think is going to happen. Okay, guys. So if you take a trade on this, I'm not responsible for the outcome that you might have on the trade you take. Okay, guys, I'm just sharing my knowledge here. I'm just trying to help whoever needs help on how to analyze. Okay, guys. So to end the video, guys, there could be two things that could happen here. Okay, guys, it's either price is going to break this resistance here and come back for a retest and give us an impulsive move to the upside, or price could reverse from that major resistance trend line there and form a lower high like it did on that. Okay, So what we need to do now is just wait and see what happens. But then for now, we could have a buy, at least until this point here, until that trend line there. When price reaches this trend line, we need to wait and see what price does. It's either price is gonna break that level or reverse from it. So that's my thoughts on the dollar index for the coming week. I hope you guys liked the video, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys. Cheers.